I like this. This is simple, but so much truth. I like this comment. I made a video called Receding Hairline Buzz Cut Comparing My Hair to 2011. Benjamin Parrish, thank you for leaving this comment. Quote, man, a little, but you're good, as far as he was describing my hair loss. That was back when I was shaving my head earlier this year. He said this, I wasted about a decade obsessing over my hairline, lost it anyway, end quote. So let's just psychologically, fundamentally unpack what's going on there. Because so many people who watch my videos are in this situation. So many people are obsessing, they're spending time, money, and energy, which ultimately defines what value. You show what you value in your life based on what you spend your time, energy, and money on. And so here's a person saying they wasted a decade of their life on this thing that ultimately they lost anyway. So imagine if our friend could go back in time and not waste a whole decade obsessing over a hairline that they're going to lose anyway. Like, that's quite a paradox. That's the definition. That's a prime example of what a paradox is. Oh no, what if, look at my hairline, it's going up. Oh no, it's going up. Am I going to go bald? I went bald. And there was 10 years of my life that I could have focused on other things, like finding other ways to be happy and confident in myself and those sort of things, but I worried about it and then I lost it anyway. Kind of like life. Because let's face it, best case scenario, you live a great, happy life. And in the end, we all die anyway. And that's if we make it till our 70s or 80s and we're in decent health. So we worry about these things that may or may not happen. But either way, we're wasting time. We're wasting years. So to imagine to waste a decade of your life worrying about losing your hair, and then you do. Okay, well now you're here, now what do? Which is ultimately the tone of this channel. My tone, because people like to say sometimes, well Nick, you can never know what it's like to be me. I'm 20 and I'm Norwood 5. You can never know that. And I instantly agree. There's no way I can ever know that. But my role here isn't to be able to understand that, because I never will be. My role here as the leader, your leader of the hair loss zombie apocalypse, my role is to help you fast forward to a time when you don't have hair, or you've considerably lost it, that your worst fear has come true. And in that moment, you've got Nick Schell saying, okay, yeah, this nightmare of yours came true. Now what? We can keep trying to save our hair, but eventually if you do lose it, then what? And you're never going to be happy about it, are you? I mean, you have these arbitrary dates in your mind. If only I can make it to age 25, 30, 40, 50, or whatever it is, or until the time I'm married, until the time it's my 20th high school reunion, whatever it is, right? But then what? What happens then? I'm here to show you a glimpse of that mentally. Because ultimately, you could end up wasting a decade of your life worrying about something that's going to happen anyway, or not. It might not happen, but isn't that just as ironic? Worrying about something for 10 years that doesn't come true? That's almost even worse, because then you've got another 10 years of your life that you get to worry about this all over again, and it may or may not happen. Let's just fast forward to the ending and plug in mentally to that point and live our lives from that perspective, which is what Nick Schell does. Thanks for that comment. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're here. And I'm always happy to see the comments that you leave right here.